Welcome back to another exciting episode of Nutrient Shootouts. I'm your host, OSP. Snap. Alright. So, this is about one day left before we are going to be painting. So, as you can see, we've got a lot of drywall patched and fixed and stuff after the foaming. And tonight we're going to be doing more sanding. I've been doing, let me hit the buttons here with the gimbal. I've been hitting more upstairs and filling in more foam and just getting everything pretty much ready for paint. I got to work a little bit more on this door. Probably just take the expanding foam and just fill it all so it's truly sealed. But I did a bunch on the outside, so it's like really sealed. And what we've been doing in here is drywalling. We have been patching. Oh, he forgot to do that one. Still that crack in the corner, but outlets, covering up outlets, redoing how these were just foamed in the corner, and we're actually like drywall tape and sealing them. So we're working on that. And then we put this up here, this whole beam all the way across. And we've got that set up to put the lights back up. We're gonna redo this tube and get this. So that side is gonna end up looking real nice and neat like this. I just put a bunch of foam on the back side. So super sealed. Again, pull this down here. Again, we're patching and sealing up outlets. And yeah, we're gonna refoam this, but you can almost see a little gap right there. So we still have a little bit of work to do on sealing that up. On the outside, we've got metal plates showing up tomorrow. We finally found something that would actually work, and we got 6 of them. It only costed like $54 after shipping. But let me see here. How do we go down here? So yeah, did the outside of the door, foamed all that in, super amount of foam. So the window, of course, is foamed, and I had pink board on it, so it looks a little more normal. But there's foam in all the windows and whatever. There's no windows, so they're walled up. So bunch of foam right here, and then they're gonna do a bunch of foam on the other side. We still have to foam. I gotta actually raise this hood cover up right here, and then yeah, we still gotta better foam all this. And then these will have the intake filters on them, and the same with way up there. I gotta finish foaming, but you can see that I did do a little bit of foaming and sealing of that. That's actually quite well foamed because there wasn't really a wall. That's all sprayed with the hard rock stuff. So on the back, and that should be it. She should be like bug proof and airtight and insulated and the whole 9 yards. So much stronger pulls, much less leaking. And then we're gonna start putting all the equipment back in. The plan is to have 3600 watts upstairs with the Cultilux CMH bulbs, and do it as veg clone mothers for contiguous growing, and then have at least 48, but if not, possibly even 60 down here, or somewhere around 60 plants probably. So haven't decided if I'm gonna just go flood and drain again, if I'm gonna try to do bucket company or like infinity trays. So taking suggestions, and of course I'm getting quotes on LED lighting. So for now, still a work in progress. We'll add to this video after we're done painting, and there'll be more videos to come. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, I'm Nutrient Shootouts. Like and subscribe for more update videos and grows. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Nutrient Shootouts. I'm your host, OSP. So we got the air filters sitting here for the incoming air. Today's the 5th. We've got our new plates are installed and foamed. We just have a little bit more on the very inside to make sure everything's truly airtight. And what we've done back here is we've raised the water hood up a little bit, and then we've got to foam. I want to foam on the inside, all the way around there, but we've got all this foamed for the incoming air, and those big, I call them K&N air filters, will go right here. But all that's looking real good. Everything is super foamed, super airtight, super bug proof. This one's got the ozone generator in it. And then if we look all the way up to the top, same thing up there. We'll have the outgoing air on that side and the incoming air is on that side. So we're basically, here's all the flood and drain equipment, and we're basically ready to paint. See how the spray foam filled in the windows there, and still gotta hang the lights in the back row, but we're gonna be doing it this way. So we got 5 gallons of paint, probably gonna need more. We have some extra, but we've got some things taped up here, and we just have to quickly cut the door so the door will open a little bit more. I'm kind of on the fence about what I want to paint, but probably some of this is going to get painted white on the bottom, and it is what it is. But everything's going white. This has got a lot of negative pressure right now because both fans are running. Oh God. But now you can see outlet covers are taped up. We got this ducting put back up. So that's dumping air out. I actually could not find the roller tape or my old roller tape that I normally use. I either use this aluminum tape that doesn't really flex, or I end up using this stuff, which I like really well because it does kind of flex and stretch a little bit around corners. We were able to find the studs and find much better mounting to hang these. So the idea here is this is fully running and you don't really hear it, you just hear the airflow. So the idea is to get these running, because no matter how good they are, and I bought these a year and a half ago or more now, and this one's running too, but no vibration. This one is actually hitting the wall. Well, you can't see it. This one's rubbing against the wall, but there's no vibration. So it's all about just taking the noise away. It's just nicer to be quiet in the grow room. And I got caps so we can paint. We're gonna foam just a little bit more around here as a fail-safe too, and cover some of this with plastic. And then yeah, we should be just, I'm gonna blow everything out again, and we should be just spraying everything, getting all these patches taken care of. But this is where they put the foam in the walls. So we've patched it and sanded it. We've got the Z-Wave outlets covered up. And I gotta pull the strings down and just cut them for now. That's where my camera goes right there. And yeah, we're gonna pull the lights off, but we're basically ready to paint. So I'm hoping we get the main room and the upstairs done today. I've been foaming more in the upstairs, certain parts on the floors, on the edges of the floors. So that's this update for now. And then yeah, we'll have another update when the painting is done. And that should be it for the video. And we'll put up this YouTube video hopefully by like Saturday before the event on Sunday. So thanks for tuning in. Quick little video. I've been doing a lot of other work today. Fan is up, wall is sealed, vents are sealed, everything is so freaking sealed. And I had these caps on the incoming air, filters aren't on them yet. And so I've been opening the door and going in here and like spray foam and shit. And there's been so much negative pressure on the door, it's been hard to open. come to find out, we open the door. This wall is filled with foam. We open the door, we push it in a little bit, this whole wall sucked itself in and sucked itself out. Boom! There's so much negative pressure because the room is so airtight now that it literally sucked this wall in. It's actually bowed out a little bit. So it busted up the drywall a little bit. So we've got to find the studs and put a bunch of screws in and quickly mud over it. So we'll probably be painting in the morning. How crazy is that? But that's the type of sealed that I want, so there you go. They foamed this wall too. Well, this thing's pretty freaking cool.
Don't worry about me.
Has it given it any color? Oh, it looks pretty good. Wow, that is dope, dude. Oh yeah. Dude, that's pretty sick. That is pretty slick. Probably be a too cool deal for this part, but
You got anything right?
yeah, but maybe not. I mean, we'll see. You need a mask, dude. I got masks. Now we need some airflow. Wow, that's coming through really nicely. Alright, there you go. This shiz be white. It's still, I mean, it's been fanning all day, so it shouldn't be too bad. And technically it needs a second coat, honestly, because, I mean, that stuff's gotten a little better now that it's dried, but the rusting came through. That's kind of funny. We got a big blower going into the main room. There's really nothing going on upstairs, so that's still going to be wet. But once we can really walk on this thing, we'll probably just leave it like this for now for the event, and then we'll come back and do the rest. Cheers, dog, word up, got my weed card and shit. Dun, 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 dun. I need to come up with more words for this song. What up, y'all? Aw, snap. Here we go. Obviously not everything is in, but we got her painted white. Just one big coat. Rusted metal. Doesn't really stick to latex paint, but everything is looking super fly. Nice clean white floors. And yeah, so let's give a quick tour. We got the Vivo Sun tent. We got a rack here. We got all the network and all the everything set up. We got the Vivo Sun 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever in one tent. I still need to put the divider wall back in, but there she is. Top tray, bottom tray, and then, oh geez, knocked the gimbal around. And of course the really nice Hortilux ES700, Beyond Par, UV IR in, far reds. All nice and clean. Ready for Hortilux, ready for the next grows, ready for events coming up. So environmental controllers, mostly stuff for upstairs. We got our couch back in here. We got the TV up on the wall. We got Alexa somewhere down there in the tablet. Down there, come on. Oh yeah, you gotta turn. You gotta turn, there it is. So, moving on. Don't have a lot to do here, but we got something. All white, all fresh and clean. We got, first off, the carbon filters are up. All the way down the line. And I gotta do a little more work to this one, but we got these hung back up. And I gotta put some glass in, I gotta clean them, gotta put the glass in, gotta line them up, but all the ducting is done. All the ozone generators are slammed in. All the tubes are airtight as fuck. And you might have saw on my Instagram, I'll get to that in a second, just how airtight it is. So we had these incoming airs capped, and we had those outgoing airs running before we even painted. And we had so much negative pressure because we've foamed the walls and we've sealed up everything that it actually pulled this whole section of wall in from the negative pressure. Like, you could barely open the door. There was so much negative pressure. That's what I want. That's what I need. Bug proof, smell proof, like VPD, like, yeah, like real VPD. So there you go. So yeah, so this room's looking good. Ready for the next grows. Getting monocrops ready. Got to put the plug covers back on the Z-Wave outlets. And let's see. There's my couch. We'll go. Let's bring this down a little bit. I should be able to just turn my wrist. Center that back up. Walk up the stairs, right? I need a shelf right off the bat. But the network is up, the Z-Wave is up, the wireless is up, the cameras are up. This is all green. Just because these are old LAFX light bulbs. And I've had them in my house for years. And they're on the typical 3500K. And that kind of burns out over time because LEDs burn out. Like, people don't understand. Really wouldn't pay attention to the power that each diode is pulling and what it's recommended and rated for. And then make your LED selections based on how long it's going to last. But up here, same as before, everything is painted, it's all white, it's all sealed, we foamed the edges. I'm going to foam a little bit more for the spots, but we really sealed everything nice and tight. Incoming air and outgoing air, and I gotta put the environmental controller. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna have the Fortalux SC600s in these two spots right in the center, and then on the edges will be Cultilux DE600, Cultilux DE600, Cultilux DE600, Cultilux DE600. So we'll go from 6,000 watts or 6,600 all the way down to 3,600 watts of either metal halide or CMH in this spot for all veg operations. We'll have clones, maybe mothers, mostly just clones like in this spot, and then the rest will be for storage or whatever other equipment. I got an LED right here. I've got pretty nice old CFLs with all the different UV bulbs and red bulbs and blue bulbs and all the different nice power veg bulbs. They seem to do the trick pretty well for doing clones and pre-vegging, DWC and a cloner type setup. So I'll pause this real quick. Still got the light. All right. We got these melon heads for sale. They're cool tubes, but with reflectors. Pretty sweet setup. Still got to put the RO system in, of course. Not really worried about tons of the actual work. And yeah, racks are going to probably go in for sure. For events coming up, we got a table we got to throw in. So I'll show you some of the other cool stuff we did. There's all the incoming water and power and outgoing drain. There's the empty cocoa bed. All the old root balls get separated and all the cocoa and perlite. So here we have a tin hat, and within this tin hat is a really nice foamed gasket. This is air freaking tight, and within this, which I know I've shown this before, if I can get it off without breaking it. Oh my god, come on, man, you make me look bad. Alright, maybe not. Oh my god. It's not screwed in or anything. So that's dumping out ozone right now, which is the last leg of the smell proofing. So for the intake side, check this shit out. Yep. high airflow, but not high enough where you can't grab a bug and pull them out. So big ass air filters, HEPA filters, and same foaming on the inside and on the outside, and all the way up top. We got our out and we got our in. And then the same over here with the ozone generator. So that's about it for this update. That is the barn. I guess we'll call it the barn 2.0. Obviously I got work to do. Cleaning up, putting pots together, more power washing, more organizing, putting these melon heads somewhere, putting the RO systems in, putting the environmental controllers upstairs, general setups, all that good stuff. So check out my Instagram for more, nutrientshootout.com for links to everything. And yeah, from the Sparty Barn 2.0. Like and subscribe my videos, and next will be the basement 6K update. Day 10ish to 11ish in flower. See ya.